Welcome back to Afternoon Express for our fabulous Tuesday cook-along. And of course, today we made this amazing cannelloni with the spinach, butternut. Oh,
I did that.
you did do this.
Yeah.
What is your best dish to make at home, like your go-to?
Okay, I think the easiest thing is I oven bake my chicken. That's like an everyday meal.
Yeah.
I make it quite flavorful. That's all. And I can make a wrap. That's like literally what I make every day. When I come back from set and I'm like really tired, I don't have time to cook. But I make a really mean pasta as well.
Yeah?
And and like your Zulu traditional foods, like I try. I'm not too good, but I try.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to find you a Zulu husband really, really soon. Especially with those skills, girl.
I'm joking. I've got Ngunzi. I'm okay.
Are we going to take a quick caller? Hi, thanks for calling Afternoon Express. What's your question or comment?
Hello?
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
Fabulous. What's your question or comment, my love?
I want to ask you that, are you a profiter or just acting as a profiter? Hello?
Yeah, please repeat the question. I don't understand. Didn't get a word of that.
Are you a brochita, or do you just act as a brochita?
Don't even know what that means. Okay, so I want to know a little bit about your character, Mamlambo. So she started off as like a Christian girl, then started getting these messages from the ancestors. So and then did she steal her best friend's dude, or they kind of polyamorous now? Okay?
It was love. They're in a polygamous marriage, but she did. She kind of stole her best friend's man. She did that. Yeah.
What a fun character to play. What's your favorite part, I suppose, about playing Mamlambo?
I think it was really just, I think my favorite part was when she fell in love. It was really beautiful to see her transforming from that, just like a really kind of like timid sort of woman. And then to see her like breaking out of her shell and falling in love and having this man, and then having to have that juxtaposition between, okay, should I do this? Should I fall in love with this man? Or should I continue my beliefs and not touch my best friend's man? I thought that was quite fun to play. And so it was a love-hate relationship between myself and the viewers then, but I think we're good now. I think you guys have forgiven me. I hope you have.
You know what I love about watching you is that listening to you, you speak so beautifully and you speak so perfectly. And then in Uzalo, you speak with like the purest Zulu. With like the best. But you traveled around a lot as a child because your mom's a politician. So how did
you guys know this?
I know everything.
I did.
So what was your upbringing like?
It was a lot of fun. My mom, as a single parent, she was amazing. It was just my brother and I. So she was just very loving, quite a liberal parent. My mom was actually the one who was like, okay, you're really into this, so let me just get you into the US. Yeah. She was the one. She was like, okay, go study if you really want to do this. And then she was like, okay, be a lawyer. And then she was like, oh, okay, I'm okay again. Go act and fulfill your passion. But it was really nice. I went to 9 schools.
Why 9 schools?
9 schools.
Why did you move around a lot? Were you naughty and got suspended and expelled?
That's exactly what happened.
Is that really?
Yeah. Exactly. Like I was very naughty. I was very naughty.
And my mom from 9 schools.
My mom now says, when they ask her like, why did you like take her to 9 schools? She says it's either she was about to get expelled and I knew it, so I pulled her out, or she got expelled. So it was just it was either or.
I've gotten suspended from school before.
Really?
Yeah.
So I'm not the only naughty one. But I was just like really loud. I was a class clown, and I was just like, I loved entertaining.
I snuck out of the boarding school without telling anybody, and I went like out with the matric boys to a bar.
You were in boarding school?
Yeah. So that's why I got suspended.
I was in boarding school from the age of like...
Bad girls. Okay, I'm going to dish for you. Do you want to quickly move your towel?
Yes, ma'am.
And then I'm gonna. Do you want 1 or 2? It's been a long day.
I'll say 1.
But we can.
We know it's gonna be 2 later. Okay.
I'm gonna take a second call.
Thank you.
We've got Zanelli on the line. Hi, Zanelli. How are you? Hello. Hello. Thanks for calling Afternoon Express. What's your question or comment? Nope. Lost her.
Man.
So I thought that was so amazing that your mom was so supportive of your career.
She was. My mom is really great, and I think it's because also her parents, supported her. She went into politics quite young, 13.
Yeah.
So I think she just wanted that for her kids as well. So she's still quite amazing.
Yeah. Something else that, our research here is amazing. We always end up finding out all this information about people that they sit going, how'd you know that? But I heard that you've got this hobby where you like to go to the movies, like really late at night by yourself.
How do you guys know this? Oh my God.
We know everything, I told you.
Oh, that's my secret. Yeah, I do.
Aren't you scared sitting in a movie house alone?
No, you know what? Let me tell you the funniest thing. I will sit in the theater until like 2 a.m. in the morning. Like I will like catch the last
I will literally
phone,
sit there crying and inventing sounds.
And I've had like one time, one of the security guards, so they just patrol the mall, and it's normally in Gateway, and he just came in, and it's so funny because this I remember very well. It was I think it was Snow White, and he just came in, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm probably gonna get killed because I was like the only person there. But yeah, I love doing that. I think it's just so much fun to feel like, I have my own home theater. So it's a lot of fun. And it's just really nice and quiet and peaceful. It's not a lot of people. So I'll take all like the popcorn and I'll be sitting there with everything, the condiments right there. So it's always a lot of fun. And it's just really nice walking out of the theater and Gateway's like completely empty. So you should really try it. You're gonna love it.
No, I can go with a friend, but then already with a friend, when the movie ends late and then we walk out and then all the shops are closed and everything's quiet, I just think,
but it's a lot. If you're a movie buff, you'll probably like that. And because I really like getting into film, and if I take some of my friends with me, we like tear everything apart.
Really?
And we dissect the film. We talk about things that happen behind the scenes, from the cinematography to the acting, and we'll look at different shots and we'll be like, oh my gosh, what did you think of that shot? The lighting that was used, because I really want to create. So I think filmmaking is not just about just one aspect of film, but it's
you
about
want to create film, not television.
I want to create it all. I want to do film, I want to do television, but my greatest desire is that we tell African stories on a global scale. So that it can be film, can be documentaries, it can be television.
What is the one story that needs to be told that's like your dream story to work on?
The black stories they never get old, Jeannie. I think it's interesting. Please don't steal my idea. But I think it's been really amazing how we've told stories from the apartheid era. And I think now it would be so interesting, especially with land going back to black people. We're just at the cusp of South Africa changing. And for me, I would love to see stories, especially from children that were born frees, as we call them. How do you articulate what is happening? How do you see it? From what you hear happened, like how do you translate that into your own world? So I think that for me would be very beautiful to tell.
Girl, you better write it.
Girl, I've started.
Because I would like to watch that.
I have started, so whoever wants to give me funding.
Well, they've got our number. Okay, now what do you think of our food?
If it was
Did we win?
I think we won.
This looks delicious. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You can never go wrong with Italian.
Cheese.
Oh, cheese. We can even throw more cheese on here. It's so good. Thank you so much for being on the show. You are a dream guest. You've been absolutely wonderful. We loved having you.
Thank you.
Now, on the show tomorrow, we meet 15-year-old karate champ Ayaka Ngomfo, and we chat to little Joshua Roos about his soup kitchen for the elderly. We'll be see you tomorrow. Lots of love. Good night and God bless. Ciao. How delicious is this?
You pronounce that